call the meeting of the Board of Commissioners for August 10th, 2023 to order. Please join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And public comment. So who?
Yes, Fred Kane from Wolfboro.
Yes, Fred King. Remember, 3 minutes, Fred.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be quick. Last week I spoke about the agency nursing and the $15,000 that they had budgeted, and now they're talking that, you know, it could be $1.2 million this year. The staff are leaving. We have to figure it out. It was brought to the attention of the board a couple of weeks ago by the administrator that they were doing a wage study 2 years ago, and that still hasn't come forward. I would think with the staff that are leaving and people not coming back, that would have been done stat. You know, I had dinner last night with a former accountant, and I was talking to him about it, and he said, you know, that's not bleeding, that's hemorrhaging, that type of money going out. And I think we really need to address this and address it soon. The staff that are leaving are going somewhere else, and they're at the point now where I think they're contacting staff in here and asking them to move over, which is a shame. I really think this board needs to address that. Integrity matters. It really matters. And I think that, you know, we need some integrity here, and we need to get things back on track. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fred. I will just make one comment. We did go through a lot of exit interviews, and we only had 2 people that left because of salary, of money. I can't go into other ones.
So I know of 2 people that have left that haven't had an exit interview. I personally, and you know, I think that, you know, maybe we should be looking at stay interviews to try to keep people to stay there. You know, the administrator told you that people are leaving and there's not a lot of people coming in. I understand from an employee there now told me that they're looking for more agency nurses because a couple are leaving recently. Thank you.
Any other public comment?
May I read a letter?
Yes, you may.
Oh, I have not do that. There's email.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, my name's Amanda Beavard, and I am a resident of Wolfboro. I wish to read an email that I sent to Melissa and the members of the Carroll County delegation this morning. Honorable members of the Carroll County delegation, this letter is in response to the vacancy for Carroll County Commissioner for District 3. I am very interested in completing the term left vacant by the recent resignation of Commissioner Plash. My 4-year experience as chairman of the Carroll County Board of Commissioners give me a unique working knowledge of the position. With budget season fast approaching and employee contract negotiations ahead, I am prepared now with no learning period needed. Many of you were on the delegation during my tenure as commissioner and witnessed my handling of complicated financial issues such as BEAS funding, pay periods, COVID funding for essential employees, and budgets that did not raise taxes. It is my goal to again be a commissioner that works towards what is best for all the citizens of Carroll County. Sincerely, Amanda Beaver. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Yes, David, media questions?
Yes, thank you. Just a couple. How many more
people, is Amanda the only other person that has decided to throw their hat in the ring? I think there were
You
a
may,
few other
Melissa.
people.
We've received 3 letters. Former Representative Bill Nelson,
Yeah.
former Representative Bill Marsh, and today, former Commissioner Amanda Brevard.
Okay. And then the other question, since Fred brought it up, is there an unusual amount of nurses leaving? I mean, have we lost a bunch of positions, or do you have any?
The last figure we had, we were down 11, not necessarily all nurses for the nursing home, which is not a great number. Even though we were fined, we had a fine, it was not fine for staffing. They said our staffing was fine. It was because of the nurse coming back.
I guess 11 being, it's a huge, organization. The nursing home's a huge organization with like 300 employees. I think it's got over 100 employees.
Yes, well over 100.
And so, is it unusual to have 11 down, or is that something where we've been before? I don't know what. I think the county as a whole has like 300 employees. I'm not sure exactly the nursing home.
Around there, I don't know the exact amount because it fluctuates. But
Right.
But how many are staffing nurses?
any other questions? Or we can get the exact numbers for you, Damon, if you would like them.
Yeah, I would. I just want to know if
Yep, I'll have
if we're in
to.
an unusual spot or not.
No, I don't believe so. It might be a little since COVID, but
Right. Anything else going on? I know you have a new IT contractor.
we do. She started this week,
Yeah.
and hopefully we'll all get to meet her soon.
Good.
Other than that, I don't think. Any other questions, Dave?
Can't think of anything other than, I guess we're still looking for people to throw their hats in for the commissioner seat, and that's until
I
September
believe,
1st.
yeah, they have until September 5th, Melissa, is that the date for delegations?
September 1st?
September 1st.
Yes.
Okay, so until a couple weeks, okay.
And how is it operating with 2 instead of 3?
It's fine.
I think it works
It works
okay.
okay,
Okay, very
so
good.
far.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't think we want to do it forever,
No,
because if one of us is sick, then there's
There's
no
no
business
meeting.
that can be conducted and there's no meeting, so.
right.
And just one thing on the nursing
Yes.
home, I think it's important for everybody to know the residents are being taken care of properly, to the best of my knowledge.
Absolutely.
Staffing issues aside, and we understand the challenges, believe me. And I believe we're not in a unique position. There are other facilities that have the same problem. But it's important for everybody to know the residents are being taken care of properly, or at least to the best of my knowledge.
If they weren't, I can tell you, my phone would be ringing constantly.
There's a lot of great staff there,
We do.
and we need to keep them.
And we're well aware of that.
Okay. No other questions or comments? We will go to the approval of the minutes for August 3rd.
I read them. I make a motion that we accept the minutes for August 3rd as written.
Okay. I will second. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Your coffee, please?
Thanks. Is that the signature one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. 'Cause I have a copy.
I can't believe it's August 10th.
Yes, it is.
And so, a manifest approval, the accounts payable for August 9th was $150,422.17. Payroll for August 12th was $266,295.08.
Motion to approve.
Okay, I'll second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, do we have anybody on Zoom? No?
No,
Okay. I have nothing for Hales. Finance report, the CFO has told me this morning she's waiting for one more thing for the audit for 2021.
okay.
So other than that, it was just a management letter, so that should be ready for next week. Okay, so that's that. Other business, what do we have? Civic Plus website agreement? Do we have that? I don't- Or was that from last week, Melissa?
And I just kept it on there. Part of the website upgrade was paid for with ARPA money.
Yep.
So I need to get with the CFO because they've increased their rate slightly to make sure that we've budgeted for
Okay.
it. And if not, we need to do a line item transfer. So if you can hold that.
Okay, when is that supposed to be completed anyway? Do you have it?
So we have all the content written, everything's set up. I'm waiting for Civic Plus to do just a couple more things and then it will be ready to go. I had hoped it would be ready 2 weeks ago, but
Okay. And you have a draft policy for us?
yes. So I'm bringing forward, I had prepared this policy a few months back.
Yep.
Not looking for, of course, any approval today, but just to provide you with a copy. So there's a draft policy,
So
there's
we
a
can go through
draft
this, okay?
form that nonprofits or whoever would fill out, and also some advice from Primex
Okay,
attached to that.
thank you.
Does this replace a policy, Melissa?
No, we
Or-
currently
or there
don't
was no
have.
policy? Okay.
Right, we currently don't have one.
Do we have any line item transfers? Okay. Bob, do you have something for us?
No, I'm waiting for the next thing on the
Would you
agenda.
like to fill us in on the lightning strike and what's going on with that, so the public has some idea what we're going through? I've gotten emails and calls from all of you on this.
Yeah, well, apparently there was a lightning strike here on campus Friday afternoon, and it took out some electronic equipment at the jail, both fire alarm and security system. And come to find out the other day that it also took out some components on the annex generator. Hopefully they're going to be repaired today. Of course, the only problem with the annex generator is it's old.
Of course.
And we have to make sure that we have parts, so.
But it still functions when it was.
It's not functioning right now.
It was functioning before.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was fully functional, it was up to date in service. It runs great, it's just, I don't know if we're going to be able to find the parts that we need. So they're going to be out here again today,
Okay.
and hopefully by the end of the day, they'll either get it running, or...
They'll give us an estimate of a new generator.
Right. Right.
Ouch.
Fortunately, well,
It should be
Primex,
covered.
Primex has been very good. Melissa's been communicating with Primex, and they understand it's a lightning strike, and I think that there's no problem with getting coverage
Perfect.
if needed. And it's going to pay the repair bills, too.
Did it take out the transfer switch or the?
Just the control module on the transfer
Transfer.
switch. The transfer switch itself is okay,
It's okay.
because it's a mechanical item, but the electronics on it are
Right.
gone. Yeah.
How old's that unit?
The transfer switch?
No, the generator.
1986. Yeah. And the transfer switch was put in 2017. We updated that. Yeah.
And that, excuse me.
No, go ahead.
In that, I think what I read, that's backup for sewer.
It's backup, it's the generator for this building and part of the sewer system. The front end of the sewer system, we believe, is on the jail generator, but the back end of the sewer system, we believe, is on this generator.
So those pumps? on this?
Yeah, Will would be able to explain it better.
Okay,
But
we don't have to do it now.
Yeah, the pump station's right behind the jail. That's on the jail generator, but the old part of the system out in the field, out in the back field where the injection lines are, I believe that's on this generator.
Any other
No, nothing exciting.
So I was asked to bring up, and I know you're going to love this, the wall for the county attorney.
In
The door.
The door in the hallway?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yep.
I guess she's,
It's on the list of things to do.
okay, that's fine. I'm just getting an update.
Yep, it's on the list of things to do. My first objective is to nail down security in the lobby.
Yep.
And I'm just waiting for the contractors to arrive. The work has been ordered. I'm just waiting for them to free up time in their schedule to come and do it.
Has the new door come yet here?
It's it, again, same people. It's in stock, it's in, they have it, just waiting for them to arrive and do it.
Do it, okay. Anything else, Bob?
I don't think so. Just looking forward to our meeting with Siemens.
So am I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
No news is good news,
No news, yeah. Well,
in most
the
cases.
good news is the insurance is paying for all of it. That's the good news.
That
Yes.
is the good news.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think we have anything else on the agenda, just waiting for Siemens.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Do we have any more public that we can go into, Melissa? Can Linda come over now?
Come over and fill that time period, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
sure.
fine.
Good.
Yep.
Want to sign checks?
Yep. We can start doing that.
We'll do that while I sit.
So, why don't we go, we'll go into like a 10-minute recess until we can see if Linda can come over. That way we can start signing checks.
This is it, right?
Yep.
Madam Chair, since you're still conducting business, I will still be.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so
I
you
just
know.
wanted to give them an opportunity not to have to stay. Well, it's not many. look.
Recording stopped.
Actually, why don't you sign first, because you're on top. You sign first, I'll.
Hi, good morning.
I think he's here.
As it turns out, the commissioners can do non-public now instead of at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Are you available?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
No, I'm calling her next. I just want to check with you first. Okay. All right, thank you.
So Ed, what's actually running now? Just the camera?
That's not me. This is the live is going out and you're being recorded.
Okay.
Right now?
And we're
Correct.
going to put-
Hi, Laura, it's Melissa. Can you connect me with Linda, please? Thank you. Okay.
And I was told that maybe our new IT person might want to have a non-public with us.
I have her currently to meet with, hi, 1 second please, it's Melissa. After Siemens,
Oh, okay.
and she said that would be fine with her. Does that work for you? Is
Yep.
that- Okay. Hi, the commissioners have time here for Siemens arrival. If you'd like to
She's
come over for your
overwhelmed with
non-public.
so much that has to be done.
I called
Way
the.
more than anticipated.
Yeah, on her cell phone.
And she just wants to give us a heads up.
Did she say it was over too, is that
No.
what's happening? Okay.
But it's nice that she wants to give us an update.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Madam Chair, may I ask a financial question?
You may.
The
Siemens
check,
launched our
the
letter.
checks you're signing right now
Okay.
are
Yeah.
from the
Okay,
amount
you're
that
welcome.
you announced and voted on a few
Yes.
moments ago.
Yes.
So those two numbers, if those checks were totaled and looked at the motion, those numbers should match, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Melissa, oh, where's she?
I didn't add them. I didn't add them up, but it should. That's what the manifest says.
You used to be provided an actual printout.
Well,
of
we
that.
still are.
Oh, you still have it?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a manifest.
comes like
And the
this.
total's not on the bottom of that?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Okay, and that matches the motion?
Yes.
Okay, it's just a good check.
And we get these emailed to us before the meeting
Gotcha. Thank you.
to look at them. Makes it easier so we don't have to look at every check while we're signing them, just to verify.
That's a good process check to do that, to have a motion showing that all three commissioners agreed,
Right,
voted.
on the manifest.
And then the manifest, so there's a record of that. That's good. I believe I made a positive comment about your procedures.
All right, yes, no, so unlike you, Ed. I do want to thank you for your comments for the meeting last week. They were much appreciated. Melissa, before I forget,
Yeah.
oh, no, sorry, do you have to?
No, that can wait a second. Yeah.
I have a request for a meeting, I think it's for,
The 24th at 8 o'clock?
yes,
Okay. Bonnie just was yelling at me as I was walking.
yes, 8
Is that-
o'clock, mandatory department head.
Sure. Okay. Regarding the budget, is what I
Yeah,
caught little pieces.
Yeah.
As I was coming over. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay.
on the 25th.
oh, I'm
On
sorry.
the 24th of this month.
So not next week's meeting, the one after, we start early? Okay. And then I talked to Lena this morning.
Mhm.
He wants me to hold the delegation for September 7th.
Okay.
So normally they meet on a Friday or a Monday, but he wants to meet on your day
Oh.
in the afternoon, since you'll already be here.
That's very nice of him, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure the 7th works for both of you before I put it out to them.
Okay,
Okay.
I guess we won't be anywhere but here.
Yeah, okay. Hey, where is Lena? Where are we going over for a few minutes? She wants to see that. University. So, I'll just go over there. I do her come to the front.
Did Amanda leave or?
She's out in the parking lot.
Huh?
She's out in the parking lot.
So that'll give me something to do for her. I'm telling you, people will be here.
An event tonight,
You do?
Swan Lake Science Center is having,
Oh, nice.
having a garden
Yeah, I live down there and I'm on
Yeah,
fill.
Mary had me in this morning. Also, I'll show you on the map.
Hey.
There was a fill-in Saturday night for another event.
See? You're into man.
Man,
You're single.
I help out, yeah,
You're
this is
single
true.
older man. You're gonna be a lot of fill-ins.
If you only knew.
It's making this the reception area.
Oh, enjoy it, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, solarium?
They're
paying, right?
Right term for it.
Pick-
That's a new thing.
So we put in a wall here,
That's,
and this is
I
where
know.
the reception is, and that freezing, and Karen, Michelle and I both love the
And needless to say, they're playing pickleball, so
Then they would get this whole space,
pretty good shape.
which I know it's
There
just
you
two
go.
people, but it's also.
Not that
coffee
many.
or father
well,
parents,
it
you know.
helps.
And open up this,
No, no, I
Yes,
haven't
yes,
much,
yes.
but it just helps them overall.
Oh, no, yeah, I want somebody who's very, very good help.
no, there's a window there, but it's on the other side.
You're right on the
Okay,
outside
what
of this,
is
isn't it?
No.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, we'll go down and see it, I just.
I never want it.
I'm having, it's a struggle because I'd like to have somebody, but I do like the footloose and family-free thing again. Because I was single for 23 years before I got married the last time. So I was used to being.
I just.
But I was
bigger
happy.
maps, I'm
My
gonna grab
wife was a
mine.
great gal, we had a good
So I
time.
can see.
I miss her, I wish she was
Yeah,
still
of
here.
course. Well, Frank and I have been married for 45 years.
Yeah, we'd still be married if she hadn't passed away, so
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
what are you gonna do? Yeah.
But I'm gonna say one, I would rather get married.
Terry, I'm just going to run down with Bob for a minute.
Yep,
The non-publics under A, B, and C.
A, B, and C.
A, B, and C.
And Linda's on her way.
Linda's on her way and so is D, because they relate to the
Okay.
nursing. So,
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
A, B, C, and D, right? Is that what she said?
She said A, B, and C. I don't think
Could
she
be you,
said,
or could have been me.
I don't think she said C, D.
I'll just,
What is D?
I don't know, you got the paper from me. Well, there it should be.
It just says, it says as needed, she didn't
Well,
write
she
it.
does it just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
We did have a thing here.
Yeah, let's show what they
Sure,
were.
what they were.
I should know this by now. Although I don't remember D, yeah, I was a moment, I don't remember D, so I don't know what that would be. But
The exception D is consideration of the acquisition, sale, or lease of real or personal
Oh, yeah.
property, which
No.
is discussed in public would likely
that,
Thank you.
benefit a party or parties.
we already did
Yeah.
that. We already did that.
Should I make it now? No.
Yeah, well, I stoked the fire.
Oh, well,
Oh,
Well, it's
maybe.
kind of exciting.
Kind of fun. But
no.
it was the right thing to do. Sometimes people are happy and sometimes they're not. To continue to waste money on it made no sense.
No. I wanted to ask Amanda. Good morning, come on in.
Hello.
We're just waiting for Dee, I think.
Okay, I walked further and I'm here first. Come on.
No.
How you guys doing?
Doing fine.
Hey.
Okay.
No place I'd rather be on a nice warm sunny day.
You were so full of it and I love it.
You didn't, I thought it was believable, no? No?
You need to work on
Gonna go back to acting school?
inflection. You need to give a little more inflection.
Oh, this is not a Friday when you go out on the.
No, I'm good, no, I'm good. Well, I'm not going on Friday, I'm not going on Friday tomorrow because my buddy's getting released from the hospital, so I have to go pick him up in Concord.
Oh. Well, that's good news he's being released.
Yeah, I heard that he had a neck operation and he wasn't able to eat solid food for 2 weeks. He just got back to eat, so he's happy. You know, you take everything for granted. You take everything for granted. You know, all of a sudden you can't eat, so he's. he says,
I hear
it's
you.
nice to be able to eat
I
solid
know.
food again.
Yes, sir. Well, I just getting out.
So, do you have, you didn't bring this, but Dee should probably know, how many are we actually down at the nursing home? Last I knew we were like 11, right?
Yeah, well, you know, the kicker, I was just talking to Taylor this morning. We had 2 hires come on. We had 2 resignations. So we can't quite seem to
Right.
get ahead. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I'm not, it's one side or the other of that. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're finally getting.
But like with the one, she's actually retiring. So it's not like, oh, you know, I'm going somewhere else. I mean, she's retiring. So that's why on the headcount report, I realized I should be
Happens,
putting that in there.
yeah.
That way it's not all doom and gloom. It's, oh,
Yeah.
no, the good news is someone has enjoyed their career with us and they're now gonna do whatever, so,
Enjoy their fun time.
yeah.
That's what I was doing.
You
The
haven't
key
wait-
word is,
You were having too much
was.
fun, that's all.
No good deed goes unpunished.
there you go.
Yeah, that's
They
the
owe
truth.
me. Help out when you can.
Yeah. But we do have 2 RN candidates that we're doing background checks on, so we'll
Really?
probably be
Oh,
bringing
that's
those
good
forward.
news.
Yeah, so that's been
Did
good.
you say
RNs?
RNs,
Oh, that's
yeah,
really
2
good.
of those, yeah.
Good.
And, yeah, I'm bringing 2 NLAs forward, so, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't check my offerings. We can do it. Just check on here.
Yeah, I think so. It's already up around 74.
And it wasn't supposed to be that warm today.
I had a bear
Hey, girlfriend.
broke down my kitchen window,
Oh, yeah.
pulled the screen out,
He was really hungry.
reached in and went to this window's over my sink, and there's my
Whoa.
front step. He was up on the front step, took the screen out and was like fishing around. There was no food in there. I don't know whatever made him do that.
Oh, we were just talking
Knocked
about,
everything
I was
out.
talking about that on the way over. You know, I was raised with sidewalks. The biggest wildlife we saw was a Great Dane. I mean,
There you
we
go.
didn't, you know, and you guys are so casual about the wildlife around here.
I'm like, I heard the noise.
They've
I'm
all
looking.
become domesticated.
Well,
They're
yeah,
not
they've
afraid of
seen-
people,
no,
they're not
I
afraid
know.
of people.
Yeah.
I mean, the deer were in the field today by my house. They're out in the morning, and usually you never used to see deer.
No.
Even when I was a kid up here,
No,
you
they'd
saw
see you
deer
and they'd bolt.
in the daytime. And, yeah, no, they're out there just like the cows grazing away. Just, of course, all the tourists stopping. You gotta
Yeah.
be careful with tourists. He stopped there,
Oh,
crashed
we
in the
were-
middle of one on that.
Yeah, many years ago, we went out west, and yeah, we were on one of those driver tours, you know, with the buffalo, and the guy in front of us gets out of his car. It's like, what are you, an idiot?
Yeah, right,
no.
kidding. You know, Pete.
So we haven't officially gone into MP yet, so we're just
Okay.
chit-chatting.
Guess I have to sign this, do I? I'll wait to see.
I didn't see any
So you
signature.
do it.
Is there a signature line?
I don't know if we have
It's
to
so
approve these
crazy,
for the
everything.
delegation.
You know what it's like.
They were on top of that. They will.
Yeah, just keep throwing things at you.
Do you make a motion?
I
to
do.
go into-
And now it's trying to get a bunch of.
Yes, I'd love to do that.
Yep.
All right, I will make a motion to go into non-public under New Hampshire RSA 91-A:3, 2A, B, and C.
I will second. Roll call vote, please. Commissioner? Yes.
Commissioner McGee, aye.
Yes.
Commissioner-
McCarthy? Aye. Okay. And it is
10:31.
Okay, thank you. So we will go into the
Oh,
non-public. group.
okay, so we'll go on
Yep.
interrogation.
Interrogation.
Good. Make a motion to come out of non-public and seal the minutes.
I will second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And it is-
11:02.
Thank you. Next, we have Siemens.
I am looking for my counterpart here,
Okay.
but yes, is Melissa around or?
I don't, she's.
She went next door for a minute, she said she'll be right back.
Okay, I think I see her coming.
Yeah, the only thing I need for her, she said she was gonna project the map that we have.
Okay,
So we could take a look. Is it just the two of you today for commissioners?
that's it.
Two
Oh.
of
For
us.
now until-
So two of us for a while.
For a while.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, let me give Kevin a quick call, see where it is.
Well, I can make the one announcement that we have hired two new LNAs for the nursing home, and Andrea Donahue and Alessandra Moore. So we want to welcome them aboard, and we're glad to have them. They are actually for second shift, which is what was really needed, so that's good. Okay, here they are. Melissa, do we have to sign, do I have to sign these?
I signed them. Did I sign them?
You sign them.
Yeah, if you would, please. There's three
I'm not gonna be a part
spots.
of this
I do.
table,
Thank you.
but,
Just response.
Or two or three spots.
Recording in progress.
Good.
All right.
Bob, why don't you come over here up close? What is that? Oh, you have a thing there, okay. Sorry, Bob. Thank you. Okay, come on up.
Hey, Kat.
Hey, how are you?
This is for you. I don't know if you guys want one to follow along, but it's nothing really.
I think so, yeah.
Our phase one,
Go back to Melissa.
phase two suggestions for this
I was gonna
building.
say, I didn't see if they wanted to
Do you want
sign.
one as well?
Yes, thank you.
Sure. So,
Good to see you.
good to see you. So thanks for letting us crash your party
I
fairly.
know, we wanted you to crash our party.
Okay, good. Good. So let's just get right into it as
Yep,
far as
go
what,
right ahead.
what our thoughts are. So, Kevin, are you going to project the? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So we have a map that was preliminary laid out by Tony Fallon, who's the architect that initially did the drawings for this building.
Is that the one you're going with this one?
Yes. Yep. So the project is broken out in 2 phases. So we have phase 1 and phase 2, and the green highlights are facility improvement measures, which indicate energy savings. So as part of a performance contract, most of the time the project is guaranteed. So say we guarantee you, this is just ballpark numbers, but $20,000 in energy savings after a construction period. If you don't make that $20,000 every year, then we have to cut you a check to make up the difference so that you're still saving, you're still getting those savings. So with that to say, I thought that today would be a good opportunity for everyone to just take a look at what we have or what we're proposing in the next phase 1 and phase 2 with the map up of what Tony had initially done. We do have architects scheduled for the first week of September with Banwell, but figured now would be probably a pretty good time to get everyone's weigh in. I know that there's been some commissioners that have walked through, some that are new and still trying to get caught up. So anyways, I figured we could just talk through each of the rooms for each of the wings and then kind of break out what we're thinking for
Can you just revisit the
phases.
Can you just revisit the architect again?
Sure.
He's starting,
September 5th, Kevin?
Yeah, 4th or 5th, I believe is
So-
the time.
so- now that I've had 2 minutes to find the men's room here, again, since I'm the new guy,
Yeah.
what does the sub-bid process entail?
So after the architect goes through, they will put their drawings together, and we've already started with the engineering firm. Bennett Engineering came through, did their first initial walkthrough. So between the architect and the engineer, when they have their drawings put together, Kevin and our project developer will start walking subs through. So lighting needs to be addressed. There's knocking down some walls, so we'll have a structural engineer come through. I know we have like some painting, ceiling tiles. We talked about a VRF system with heat pumps. So all of those subcontractors will come through, look at the drawings that the architect has put together and put together some budgetary numbers that are much better than what we could
Pricing,
come up with.
okay.
Right.
So that we have something.
So at the end of this sub-bid process, the end of October,
Yep.
that's the part where we basically have enough information to get bids?
Correct.
Should be,
Yes.
yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So, because right now you estimate the project at what, $6.5 million?
Yep.
And that's without, obviously, without bids, without a final approval of what we want to do and what we're going to go with it.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm assuming that's based on just your years of experience or taking a look.
Experience,
taking
other
a look-
projects.
Taking a look at it and, okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so by the somewhere in October, we'll have the ability to look at that and see be able to get some kind of bids.
Yes.
What's it typically take the contractors to come back to you with,
What do you think, 2 weeks
No,
or
I-
like tops?
Yeah, 2 weeks. We gave them like probably 2.5, maybe 3 weeks in the schedule, but I think we'd like to see ASAP, and get it
Because we
sooner.
need to
But I just
keep going.
wanted
We have to
to,
have money spent. by-
Sure.
right, that's my
Yeah.
biggest concern, and you're all aware of the time,
We are.
you're all
Yeah.
aware of the
Yes.
timeframe and the money and when
Yeah,
we've got to
I
expend
think
it.
we might even have some time to get some slush time on the back end. The only thing that we were a little bit concerned of with, or we have been concerned with our other projects, has been switchgear. And I don't know that we necessarily need to include switchgear in this project.
I think it's just because we're gonna be adding a bit of electrical because of the VRF or the mini splits, but there's so much electrical here because it wasn't, a nursing home with a couple extra wings, there's plenty of extra, but we do have an electrical engineer.
You're talking about
analyzing
having to upgrade the electrical service?
Yeah, if it was, say it was a normal building, everything is running like normal, and you add a VRF system, like to a school, it would have a large capacity of extra need for electricity. And sometimes you have to change the switch gear out to provide that electric capacity. Whereas here, you guys have a lot of capacity.
What is this, three-phase here, or?
It should be three-phase.
It is three-phase.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine, but we also have an electrical engineer to verify.
And they've already done their first walkthrough, our electrical engineer. So she's done her piece up until what the architect comes back with. After they get their drawings, she'll finish it out. But, yeah, so we're not super concerned about the electrical.
I mean, you always build in a little wiggle room, as long as there's enough wiggle room, and because things do go,
Yep.
things do tend to run on. And if
Oh,
it wasn't
yeah.
for the time frame with the money, it wouldn't even really be a concern.
Right.
Yes.
But as long as we're all on board with that and everybody knows what's going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep. And we have weekly meetings with our team as far as catch-ups of, who needs to be where and doing what. Tomorrow, we had 2 this week, one on Wednesday and again tomorrow. So, our internal team, Kevin's boss, my boss, and then another, Brian Rancourt, I don't know if you've met him. He's the project manager that will be overseeing this. He's kind of been hanging out in the rafters until he's ready to take this on, but we've included him in the majority of the project development because ultimately he's going to be the one who's implementing it.
So when do you have to have this layout absolutely finalized?
So September 4th or 5th, whenever Banwell starts. So ideally today, I think we take a look at what's already been laid out, what the notes are. I know Melissa and I talked yesterday, and there were some additional notes from everyone that's kind of living up in the municipal building right now. And I say that we just have a list of things to go to the architect with ahead of time. And if anyone else wants to come when they do their walkthroughs.
I would like to be here.
Sure.
Because these were just,
Yeah, we just saw these, so
Yeah.
no, well, these are ones that we walked through before, but
Yeah.
I want to see what the architect has to say to tell us what we can actually do.
Sure.
I think we both would prefer to be there. I know I will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
definitely.
if you have prior comments now, being able to see, okay, there's 3 classrooms, if you'd like, we'd probably be better just have 2 and we'll use something else for this other classroom.
That kind
Or
of
the
thing, yeah.
storage room, or the warehouse is all open now, but if you want to leave some of the existing rooms so that each place, like we were talking about, a tenant might be able to have their own little area for storing. So I think that's
well, the
great. And
key
if we
is
could
to
just
try and
decide-
nail it down
Yeah.
as much as possible to avoid change orders and
Right.
everything else.
Yeah.
Which slow the process down
Sure.
and everything else. So the more we can,
Yeah.
the
So-
more everybody, the more you can get it.
I
where
want to
you-
put your mind at ease with the change orders as well. So part of Siemens performance contracting is there's no change orders. So if you decide, as long as it's part of the scope and we have to move stuff around, it doesn't come back on Carroll County, it comes back on us.
Okay.
So that's one of the benefits, if you will, for going this route.
Yeah, we just want to make it easier though. I mean,
Oh,
it just
yeah,
makes it
you're
easier.
preaching to the choir.
Less
Speed-wise.
confusion, yeah.
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 Sure. Okay, cool.
Okay, great, continue on. Sorry to interrupt. I
No,
just
I'm
wanted
glad
to
you
make
did.
sure
So
I
I-
understand where we're.
Perfect. And I know I want this to be as much of a dynamic conversation as possible. And I by no means want to talk at you. I'd rather, back and forth. Do you have a pen? Do you need
I
one?
will let the borrow one yours. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, so what do you think? Do you want to start from, Melissa, do you want to start from some of the things that we talked about yesterday? Like when you first walk in, if you're looking like at the reception area?
You're okay if I move up? Yeah. To the
Please.
table?
Yeah, definitely.
The chair?
Please.
Oh, if you
Yeah,
let's
that's fine.
I just- One of the things that Chairman McCarthy mentioned is in the reception, and make sure I get this right, so in the reception area, couldn't we create a wall from the front to the, it's probably better if I hold it up. Is this what you were thinking, to create a wall here and have this be the reception?
Well, I thought we could take this wall down, the first one here. I don't know, I'm not an architect, but, so that we have someone, when people come in, there's actually someone's out here.
Yeah,
But-
like a half wall type desk
Like-
type thing maybe?
Right,
Or, yeah.
and this is open to the rest of them.
Put a wall here,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then open up through here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Otherwise-
going straight into that
Yeah.
office space.
Right,
Yep.
because otherwise then they're just kind of walking into an empty
Sure.
area, where to go.
Right.
So if there's any way that the architect, do you see what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Lots of
I'd rather
glass.
have This
Yeah.
incorporated in,
Okay.
maybe just something here.
I mean, that's an
It's
easy
open.
add, that's not
I know
really.
it's a dumb question, but is this going to be a secure building from the outside? What do we
As far
get?
as security
Yes.
goes, I mean, we can certainly add security
Yeah.
to it, yes.
I mean, doors are locked until somebody lets you in, or is it going to be that you could just walk in? Or how-
Well, that's what I'm saying, if there's
How-
someone
how are
here
we
and they
gonna-
can see them, then
Yeah.
they can let them in.
Yeah, that's something that we can talk about, but
Yeah.
I envision the front door being open to the public, where they can walk into the lobby, meet the receptionist. From that
But from
point,
there, I
from
wouldn't.
there, everything else will be secure.
Okay,
Secure.
good.
Yeah.
Now, are you picturing in this wall, would it be like a glass wall you can see right into the initial reception area?
Right,
So, okay, so that, yeah, cool,
something like that.
yeah.
And then we're knocking down,
Or at least
or just a door
put
maybe.
in a lentil and a door
Yeah.
in that
Okay.
area straight, okay.
All right,
Bob, you've seen this, right?
Oh, yeah,
The latest one?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
And you're okay with that? You're-
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So I've been part of the discussion all
Okay.
along, yeah.
okay, so if we're creating a wall here, the space on the other part of the wall to the left, what would that necessarily be?
Seating maybe, or?
Oh, seating area?
What
Oh,
would
the
you
rest
think?
of the reception area would remain open, right? Like a
We
lobby,
have
a
some
seating
chairs
area.
or sofa or something out there.
High top
Yeah.
refrigerator.
No,
Yeah,
Away.
don't forget the bar rails, no.
Okay. All right, so we walked through this reception area into
Yep.
some office space and.
So
we-
currently, the office space that where it says K and C, so I have the original that hasn't been scribbled on here, so you
Okay, I
can,
think I actually have this one.
lots of copies of this thing.
Yep,
So right now where it says K and C, so that would be the bookkeeper and the staff accountant's office.
yep.
Right now, that's all chopped up with walls that were added
Yeah.
after the
Right.
fact,
Yeah.
and they'd like to blow out those walls.
Remove those
Create a
walls?
more
Okay.
open workspace.
All right, and you mentioned office for 3 or so people.
So that would just be 2 now, because
Oh,
our
just 2.
receptionist would be out in that other
Okay.
area, right?
Yep,
Open office for 2 people.
Correct,
Yeah.
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
All right. And then where it used to say PR is where you'll be now, Melissa.
That was the thought.
Yep.
I work really closely with them. We share all the office equipment and
Sure.
everything.
Okay, and then where the CFO was sitting is now where payroll is.
Yep.
Okay,
Those
that
boxes.
makes sense. And then the tiny room,
So that tiny room,
maybe HR?
if that wall can be taken out so that
Just one room.
we have 2 offices next to each other, have direct access to the hallway.
Yep. Okay.
Chairman Avalani has a question.
Oh, Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Lena.
can you hear okay?
He just asked that everybody speak one at a time.
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Could everybody just speak one at a time, because it's getting kind of difficult to follow along.
Okay, thank you, Lena.
Okay.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right, anything else in that little section that we want to talk about before we move on?
We're talking about this section here.
The reception area, yep.
Maybe closing in one of the doors.
Yeah, I think we can.
Where it says K and C, I
Yeah.
think we were, see the door just to the left of K that goes out into the hallway?
Yep.
I think we were talking about closing that off
Okay.
and leaving the one that goes out into the longer hallway at the
Yep.
top open.
Okay, so there's 2 doors, one that's in the K and C, and then also one that would be a part of HR. Would we leave the HR one as well?
So
Oh.
you've lost me. The original HR is across the hall, so where are
Which
you
one are you
putting
talking
it
about?
now?
Hold on one sec.
Melissa's talking about opening this wall.
Right, but this door, would we keep this door?
Oh.
Yeah, if you wanted access to that hallway.
Then yes,
So,
okay.
yeah, so that door will be kept. This door will be coming out,
Still
this one will be
has that
kept.
huge space across the
Okay.
hall.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah, so.
Linda wanted to have Taylor have an office in here if possible, so if she needs to come over and do quiet work. But that could be incorporated in
In here,
Linda's
she's got-
already
yeah.
space. She could have, there's plenty of room there.
Yep, okay.
Without interfering.
But she doesn't have doesn't she have an office in the,
Yes, sometimes she has to do like more project type work or thoughtful work, and she gets Her door, from what I understand, is pretty much a revolving door at the nursing home sometimes. Maybe she could just have a table or a small desk in Linda's space, and then she would have a place to come over. That was what Linda was asking for.
Did I make a note of something? Would you like me to make a note of something on that? I didn't hear exactly.
No, I was just confused because the first I've heard of someone coming over from the nursing home,
Okay.
so.
So.
She has plenty of room
Yeah.
in the HR.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
two extra,
Yep.
2 extra rooms for HR. Probably, I think we talked to some of that would be storing files as well, because.
Yeah, the
medical
left-hand HR just above the bathroom.
Yep,
Yeah.
I see that as a file room.
okay,
So you could call that HR files.
yep. In addition to med files?
Med files are separate, they have to be kept separate.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, and then we have our IT equipment room.
Yep.
And,
Over on the right side by the golf carts, that little HR that's in the yellow,
yep,
that's just going to be like a kitchenette.
yep, okay, I
And
see
stay a
that.
kitchenette.
Right, I think we actually talked about that last time we went through with Bennett. Okay,
Which
so.
it already has that equipment in there. It
In
has
there.
the sink already in that
That's
room.
right.
Yep.
Is that,
Yep.
Now, that bathroom that's next to the HR, is that one that we were
right
saying
here?
possibly coming out?
No,
Okay,
I
yeah.
think we would leave that.
Okay, yeah, leave it existing.
Yeah.
Which, oh, yep,
Yeah.
okay, leave it, yep.
Toilet room.
All right, so now I understand golf carts are gonna be moved to a garage now? There's
Well-
an addition, in theory, garage?
That's the hope, but for now they have to stay where they are because we
Okay.
don't have any plans for building anything else
Okay,
Yeah.
outside of this building.
all right,
That's a conversation for another day.
okay. All right, we'll leave it as is for now. All right, so then Bob, your office would still be kind of in that back area behind the golf?
Above the room that's kind of at an angle above the golf carts,
Yep.
where it says maintenance, that would be maintenance office.
Okay. All right, awesome. Okay.
Same with the one below it. Looks like
That's a storage closet.
storage, okay.
Yeah.
I thought one of those rooms was a paint room for you, Bob.
That's where we just have bulk paint that we had from the nursing home. I could easily give that up, and
Okay.
So you can make it like
it's more
a,
important that I have an office than, I'll squirrel the paint somewhere else.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have a big maintenance shop, so you'll be fine.
True.
Actually, my maintenance shop is getting smaller.
That's okay.
All right.
Plenty of room.
so does that, Madam Chair, does that make sense? So Bob currently has that space behind you as a maintenance shop, but we would be taking that, but in exchange, he would be getting this whole golf cart
Yeah.
office area in the tan color on the right. Does that
Yeah.
sound okay with you? Is
Yep,
that-
for now, if we can, whatever the architect tells us.
Yep.
It's a big space.
That
so-
angled closet in the front of the building that says electrical,
Yep,
that's not electrical.
Oh.
Scratch that off,
Okay.
please.
just storage?
Yes.
okay. All right, okay.
And there's existing storage already, right?
Yes, correct. The rooms that say medical files, we're using them currently for medical files. Ideally, I'd love to find another room to put them and use those as office space.
It's possible when we go down to where we're creating the storage place.
Yes.
that we can have one of those rooms.
Yes.
Blocked off or divided to keep the medical files, because they do have to be by themselves.
Yes.
Where would that be? Oh, yeah.
One of
yeah,
these rooms
excellent.
down here I'd
Oh,
like to dedicate
Perfect, yeah.
files.
Okay.
Because
Nice.
ideally, I'd love to put our new IT director in one of those rooms that says medical files
Yep.
and have her space there.
Yeah, she could have where it says IT equipment and,
Right next door.
medical files. She'll have lots of room then.
Yep.
Do you
That
think
would be
that
great.
the IT classroom and the med files could be switched?
Yeah.
Or no?
I don't know, we'd have to take a look at that. They're both pretty narrow,
Okay,
but where it says IT classroom already, I think that should stay where it is.
okay, yeah, it's a process.
The ones that say medical files,
All three.
I'd like to turn that into an IT suite.
Okay,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
keeping walls,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
You can keep the doors open and
The,
stuff.
the top left one, that's a beautiful office that could stay an office. Storage for IT equipment could be
Yeah.
in either of the other
In the
two.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They could have the workbenches that they need when they're working
Oh,
on
yeah.
equipment, which they don't currently.
Yep.
I don't think they have that now, or,
I was just in there.
yeah?
What happened? There's nothing in there.
Magic,
Wow.
magic, the magic fairies came during the night.
Yeah, I noticed the big dumpster bin out front. That's,
Yeah, that's cleaning time, yep,
Awesome.
yep.
All right, do we want to move on to the pellet boiler, or is anything else?
Nothing's gonna change in there.
No?
Nothing's gonna change in the maintenance shop above it,
Uh,
other than,
Wall gets
Wall-
added,
wall.
a wall gets added, yeah, the curtain wall gets torn down and a permanent wall gets added.
yeah.
okay.
Is there anything that was a window in there that's now a door, or is it always a
Yeah,
door?
where it shows the double door going outside, there's a window there
Window,
right
okay.
now.
Yeah.
We might have to move it down a little bit,
Yeah.
but we're gonna need a double door going out
Okay.
there.
You need
Okay.
the door.
Definitely need the door.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Okay. Maintenance shop stays the same, within reason, and then we have the three meeting areas that ideally will be sectioned off with, like the partition sliding, folding, blanking on what they're called, but yes, I think they're, like acoustically pretty sound as well.
They are.
Acoustical dividers, I
Yeah.
think is actually what they're called.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And am I correct on this plan that it also involves putting walls here where we have these big openings, or
It
what
looks
was,
It shows
like-
that way,
Yeah.
however you guys want.
is that, what are you thinking, Terry, Madam Chair?
Yeah, I would think that we would have double doors in each section.
Walls up and
Yeah.
doors in there, yep.
Okay.
Similar to how it's shown.
Right, so if
Yeah.
someone's down there, then,
Yeah,
and up here, they have their own entrance.
especially having acoustical dividers, you might
Right.
as well make it something that can be,
That would be my thought.
okay.
Any thoughts? You're awful quiet.
No, I'm looking at it, this looks, I'm okay with it.
So far.
So far? Okay. All right, anything else we want to add to meeting rooms? No? Okay. Move across to the kitchen. I'm not sure that the layout of that is changing too drastically. There's, there's like a little meeting area or a, maybe it was a
Kitchen
break room?
office or-
Yeah, kitchen office,
Well,
keep that?
that's an office.
Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
Keep that.
No reason to change that.
Okay.
And to the right of it, it looks open, but there's actually,
Toilet rooms.
yeah, there's a toilet and a janitor closet here that's not shown,
Okay, yeah.
Oh. Where?
right here.
right here. I
There's-
like, isn't that?
Oh.
There's a toilet
In
and a
here?
sink and
Yeah.
a janitor
The one
closet.
that's here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
not
one
even
that's shown as accessible to the hallway, but there's also another
Another
one
one
in
that
there
backs
as
up
well.
to
It's
it.
not shown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is
Toilet
probably, the
here.
one, the hallway is the one that
Thank
we're using. Yeah.
Where, is that the only bathroom? Or am I missing?
There's two, one, where are you?
One that's shown.
I see this one, I see this one.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's not even shown on here, so there's another like
Oh,
room
okay.
right here.
Okay.
And
Can we
it backs
combine
up.
bathrooms and make a
And then
bigger
the
one?
other part is the janitor
Yeah,
closet.
We can do anything we
going on,
want.
you got a line out here for people to use one
So
toilet.
this is-
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Is
You're
there a
gonna
way
have to
to-
revisit that though.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
feel
gonna-
like
if
it's
you're
something
gonna
to
use
have
this
a
as-
full-
if you're gonna
Yeah,
Big
use
bathroom.
I'll note that,
Right.
like
We
one
have
that
to
has
have a
multi-stalls.
public
Stalls
restroom
and
for
sinks
this
and
end.
so
Madam
forth.
Chair, you have several people
Somewhere.
talking
We
at
on the
once.
empty now?
Well, right, we
Yeah.
should.
We're
Okay.
gonna
I
do
know,
this
we're trying to have a
here.
work session.
Yep, okay.
And you have to have a handicapped.
Yeah, you're gonna have to definitely revisit that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that piece?
No, I think that's,
We had our
We're
own
gonna
little
have to-
sidebar going over here.
Okay.
We
Sorry.
have to have a public restroom here
Mhm.
for this. Would be also, I would assume, male, female handicapped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if
Okay.
we can combine the two somehow.
Definitely.
yeah.
Say it again, Melissa?
I'm wondering if we can combine the two somehow and have multiple stalls,
Yeah.
and, because if there's an event going on, even sometimes during a meeting, we have a line to this one bathroom here.
Sure.
Yeah, so, yeah, we need,
Another one?
yeah.
Okay. Got it, okay. Keeping going down the line with the propane boiler, that doesn't really change.
No changes,
No
Yeah,
change.
laundry room doesn't change.
no changes.
The electric room, I mean,
No changes.
not structurally, okay.
Yeah, laundry storage, of course.
Yep, same.
Same.
No changes there.
Bob, what do you want to do about those maintenance toilets? I think last time we checked and walked through, they were locked off.
Well, the men's room is because we don't use it, but the ladies' room, the laundry
So
lady
keep them as
uses
is?
it. I would,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
There'll be staff bathrooms,
okay.
not public bathrooms.
So maybe we could change that to say staff.
Yeah, change maintenance to staff.
Yep,
Okay.
okay. All right, awesome. We already talked a little bit about the IT classroom. What's the Ketty?
Kitchenette.
Oh. Please. That was
Okay, yeah.
embarrassing.
It was
You
too
got that
small
on
to type
video?
it out.
Please tell me no. Kitchenette, okay, got it. All right, anything else we want to add there?
No.
No.
No? Okay. All right, let's go into the storage area with those two maintenance areas.
Yep, I want to keep more rooms than what's shown on the plan. There's 3 rooms
Yep,
being kept shown. I want at least 5 or 6.
okay,
I'd like to go down to the middle, somewhere around the word storage,
okay.
and be able to isolate those rooms.
You know, that's probably gonna save you some money.
As storage rooms?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
storage rooms?
Yeah, as storage rooms. Give one to, our recreation department's gonna need 2. Dietary will need 1, maintenance will need 1 or 2. Medical records will take up 1 for sure.
You know, those rooms that are there now all have ADA compliant doors,
Mhm.
which I think a forklift will fit.
The pallet will
The pal-
definitely fit through.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I want to leave those doors.
great, okay.
But then the latter half, from the word storage down to the end, we would open up.
Yep. Okay,
But that storage, Bob, has nothing to do with the commercial kitchen end of the building, right?
Correct.
correct.
Okay.
That's strictly, anything in tan is related to Mountain View.
Okay.
Okay, so then
Oh,
the,
excuse me.
Yeah, please.
So you have the 3 already for maintenance, so you need how many more for maintenance?
Well, it says maintenance, but they're really going to be divided up amongst other departments at the nursing home.
Okay, so.
Recreation, dietary,
And how many
nursing.
more do you need?
Oh, I want to see at least 3 more.
So rec department will be about 1 to 2?
6?
Yeah.
I remember saying 6.
I'm gonna say 2.
yeah, I almost think,
Dietary is 1.
Yes.
So thank you.
Nursing,
6 might look better, Bob.
wheelchair store, yeah, we can figure out the finer details
Yeah.
later, but I just want you to be aware that I'm going to need more rooms down there than what's shown.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay.
So how
And
much-
that'll cost less because it's less demolition.
Right.
Well, right, I'm not worried about, well, but how many rooms are going to be left for storage for the rest of the county? Or are you including that in all the other departments as their storage? And for storage for, if we buy in bulk, where are we going?
The open is going to be down at the end, approaching the far end of the building.
Right, but how far? How many rooms?
Well, if we keep, we'll have to lay out the walls because they're not shown on here, but at least 6 or 7 rooms total,
Okay,
including 3 that are already
Bob,
there.
what's the advantage of having individual rooms instead of open space?
Security, lock them up,
Okay.
so people's stuff doesn't get mixed with other people's stuff, people don't overflow into other people's space. I think it's just much more organized
and this,
and
like,
secure if we can keep the walls and doors in some of those rooms.
the jail has to keep separate records. And right now, they're just stuffed, like, in a shelf
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah,
Also, the county attorney, there's certain things that have to be.
yeah. I don't want dietary overflowing into recreation, likewise.
So those
That's when the
should,
fights start.
No, we have no fighting on campus.
Never.
so those should actually be called MVC storage, is that,
Yeah,
we relabel those?
that's a fair term.
Are we keeping the bathrooms in all these rooms? Or,
No.
No, no
No.
reason to keep any of them.
so those all get ripped out?
All the plumbing in that whole wing can go away.
Because you'll have the staff bathrooms right at the beginning of the wing,
Correct.
so that would be fine for that wing.
Yep.
So on the commissioner's interest, later of having central purchasing. We wanted to, should we also keep an office for the person that's
Yes.
their job?
See where the side door is?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a room there already.
Yep, it's a narrow.
We want to keep it.
Yep.
That'll be the
Is that?
purchasers, yeah.
And that
Not
little
gonna tell you, I'm
vestibule-
trying to get rid of them.
We said keep as like a halfway point between the loading dock and
Yeah, that could
storage.
actually become an off, that could be the office. Vestibule.
Oh, the fireplace room?
Yeah.
No, that's going to be the receiving room. You're going to have the loading dock outside, and then the receiving room will be that first.
Checking in and
Right,
stuff.
but that's what I mean,
The
that's going to
check-in
be used as a
place.
receiving room, there'll be someone, should be.
There won't be a desk in there because the desk will be in the small room around the corner.
Maybe a stand-up area or console area for checking and stuff.
There's already a small storage room right here with a side door going outside.
Okay.
I would just want to leave that, keep the walls.
Okay.
And then whatever we ended up with down here for, leave these rooms intact, and then this whole area would be opened up for bulk storage.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay, so our loading dock is probably, there's not really a whole lot to debrief on that. That wouldn't be the architect, well, I guess that would partially
Architect
be the
and the
architect, yeah.
structural, yeah.
Structural, yeah,
Tie in the roof.
yep. Yep.
And there's going to be a drainage component.
Yep, mechanical as well.
No.
Oh, on the roof?
No, because the
It'll
ramp,
be lower.
the ramp is going to have to come down and it's going to have to be drained away to
Yeah.
faraway land,
It'll be our MEP
a
guys.
daylight drain.
Yeah,
Can I ask a question?
yeah, oh.
On the drainage, which person in this process, which expert is responsible for the site improvements for things like drainage or to address anything we might currently have now?
That would be most likely our MEP guy, but generally site
Mechanical
is a
engineering.
little different
Thank you.
from, yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Site is usually different from normal building stuff that they do, so,
Okay.
yeah, we could talk with them to see who they would use for that.
And would that be addressed during, there's money in the proposed budget for repaving and redoing the whole parking lot, would that be kind of incorporated into that, or?
If it was part of the platform for the loading dock, I would think that would be something separate, right, than the paving.
Okay, and I was just thinking generally around the building, if there's any issues that had to be addressed as far as, drainage or elevations or anything. I don't know of anything around the building, Bob, do we have any areas of standing water, like,
No,
I'm thinking more of like around the whole cartilage of the building. Okay,
no.
okay, thank you, just learning, appreciate it.
Cool. All right, anything else from the storage area?
Not for now.
No.
Okay. All right, we are almost at 360 degrees, so let's, the emergency quarters, I think there's 4 rooms. Do we want to keep that for nursing staff or anyone that needs to stay overnight? If we're thinking like small dorm-ish room areas.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure we need 4.
I was gonna say, I don't think we need 4. I think 2 would be fine, because they are big enough, like you say, to make like dorm rooms. if you need to.
Yeah.
If we keep 2
On one side.
side by side,
Yep.
Yeah.
and you can put 2 beds in each one.
At least, yeah, or even,
Bunk.
Wow.
or even double bunk beds and whatever.
2 comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which side do you think?
Is there preference inside?
I don't think it matters.
Okay. Which one are you doing?
Well, it might be better to keep it on the side where the showers and bathrooms are gonna be. Do you see what I mean?
I think there's, oh, I see.
So you got-
Plumbing.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, so keep those shower rooms then?
Yeah, we're gonna need, yeah,
Okay,
I would think,
Yeah.
shower rooms and bathrooms there.
okay, got it. So the left side, if you're looking at it,
Yeah.
the left side are the ones that would be,
So the ones that we are not using as emergency quarters, would that be another classroom or storage, or what do you?
I think we can have it for more office space if we have, because we have that help. Yeah.
Have an
I
idea?
think we'd leave them as office space.
okay?
for right now.
2 offices?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then we have 3 classrooms, still good with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. And then City Health Coalition?
County.
County, geez.
It's okay. Can I make a comment there that we don't have an actual signed agreement with any one organization?
Right.
So I don't know if we could call that something else because it's labeled that way for the Carroll County Coalition for Public Health, but we have no agreement
Just
for
put
them
class-
to
Oh,
become.
we could, yeah.
Just
but-
use them as
Tenants.
classrooms for now,
So
Yeah.
for
I
office
think
space.
Yeah, I just say generic office space.
just office for all of that would be,
And you could keep, where are we keeping some of that plumbing there? I see plumbing in there, so, where do we keep that?
Whereabouts, yeah, I think we need to,
we keep bathrooms at that end, do you think?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wouldn't hurt to have another,
Yeah, I mean, infrastructure
area.
there is nice to keep, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Because
should have
otherwise
another-
people
yeah.
are having to come all the way over here to the
Right.
public bathrooms.
Yeah.
When we may want to be able to have just an entrance here for an event and be able to block this off so people can't access the whole building.
Yeah.
Yes,
So we need, yeah, obviously facility, ADA facilities in there somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah, because right now it's just one small bathroom, so
yeah, we'd have to have a
something larger.
larger,
Yeah.
like a
So
public.
Can we
with
take one of those,
a
We can maybe
handicap.
make one of those.
Yeah.
make
take one of
those.
these and make it a bigger
Yeah,
bathroom, maybe?
One of these that we just
Yeah, we could do that too.
gave back.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because there is plumbing over there as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
One of the ones we took as an office up.
perfect.
Do we want to have, incorporate, since there's plumbing, we're already talking the plumbing, some sort of kitchenette area for the people that might be staying over? So it's in this wing, or?
Well, they'll have access to the one that's in the middle.
Or would that be this one in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why we wanted that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, anything else in that classroom area? No?
I don't think so.
All right, I think we are back to the front where the commissioners and treasurer
Yeah.
were,
CFO.
yep, so, all right, so the notes I have from yesterday, Melissa, was that the back office, that little room,
Madam Chair, could I, how would you feel about going for a walk to look at this spot with
We
them?
can,
So that it makes sense, you can see how big it is in there and,
yeah,
and
we can do that, it's right down the
there's
hall.
several changes.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Amanda, Damon, Fred, if you want to join us, you're welcome to.
I mean, this is all staying the same, but I think it's.
Did we say today was the deadline for, when's the deadline for this all laid out?
Wow, a lot's changed. This all looks great. All that boxed up.
Yeah, so we've got big plans. We have a person out of the office who had some family issues, but she'll be back Monday. I sent her a picture, I just want to make you feel better. She was so excited.
Oh, good.
I never seen somebody so excited over a dumpster, or, you know, she's stuff done.
And we're talking about bids, is that both day or just phase one?
That would be everything.
Okay.
Right, so on the map. So right now, so this would be the treasurer?
Yep,
And that would be the non-public room?
right here.
Yes. That should be big enough for a table. It's bigger than the one you have now?
Yep.
Okay.
That would be right. Right.
Where are we?
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
That'll be
Bob,
right
what
here.
is that? Is that just a closet, Bob, or is that another
Just a
bathroom?
closet.
Okay, okay,
Used to be a shower, but it's a closet now.
great.
We can use it for whatever commissioner stuff, and this would be Joe's, the
The
treasurer's
treasurer.
office.
Yep, right there.
Yeah. And then this all would be,
So the thought was, Terry, is to put a wall, sorry, there's so much. Take out the bathroom completely, have a door going to the hallway. put a wall here with a door for the CFO's office.
Yeah.
And then this space all here would be for the 3 commissioners, and you could have a table, your desk, is that?
See, I don't know why, I think, my personal opinion, the
Yeah.
CFO should be over with the finance department, where we originally have her.
So this will be over here.
Yeah, I mean, originally that's where she was trying to be. I think that's plenty enough office space over there. We can take a look over there, too.
Yeah, however, yeah, whatever.
And I guess,
Yeah, we can take a look.
But we can take a look. I'm not opposed to it, but
I know that sometimes she wants to meet with people, and it's very noisy sometimes for her in the current open office situation, but certainly, however, and
Workflow.
originally I think that
That's what I mean.
I was going to be located over here, but I share so much equipment and files and communication with the office staff, so like, I don't know. I felt
well, we'll take a look over there, too. But if that's the case, then I think we would leave the bathroom here
Oh,
for the
okay.
commissioners.
okay.
And even if this, if it's there,
And not make it a door. That was initially.
Oh, there's a door that's right there, not right there.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a
So-
door here to the restroom.
So like they're thinking about putting a new door into the
Where that
reception.
window is.
Where that window is.
Yeah, we could do that, too.
We
so
could
that
make
they-
that a door.
Yeah, we can make that a door. Yep.
And you'd like to have your own bathroom in here?
Well-
You think that would be better, or,
It doesn't make any difference to me, but
okay?
if it's there, or we could just get rid of it. It's just a,
Okay, I want to be crystal clear with what I'm hearing.
Okay, and I think we're hearing different, so Terry's the lead.
All right.
no, I just want
Madam-
to see how much, do we have room over there for her where she can have a separate place, the CFO?
Yeah, maybe we have to take a look because what's going on right now. I just have to verify with you guys.
What is that? Crossed off, and what is that?
Payroll.
Payroll is coming, Ruby's coming over to be with Linda.
Yeah, well, I mean, what?
Some
Well, then,
good sized room.
yeah,
And then this wall will be blown out. That will be one large room.
right.
So we can take a look over there if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the concern is that the CFO, payroll, and the treasurer should all be in the same area?
No, the treasurer can be here.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's
Just the
fine.
Never here.
CFO was
Yeah.
concerned about thinking about moving over there.
Yep.
So,
Where she, yeah, where originally
Just
she was.
the CFO, they're originally planning having the CFO over here.
Yep.
So just moving this over there, and then who would go in that place? Just office.
Just office.
Yep.
In here, yep.
Okay.
So we
There's a
can,
door there, and we could have yeah.
Where would, payroll would go back. Where would payroll go? I'm confused. Because
oh, it would still stay here.
Yeah,
So
we'll just
CFO
go
and
take a-
payroll
yeah,
are
we'll
keep
just-
taking
I'll
the
go
same.
Take a look and see
Okay.
what you guys think.
Okay.
All right.
And the architect would be the one
Sure.
to make that judgment. What do you think, Bob?
As
Well,
far as
preference
who
to you
goes
guys
where,
too,
that's
yeah.
not me.
Yeah, I think it's you guys'
He just wants his
preference.
maintenance shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the kitchenette
Yes,
that has everything already.
pretty much already in it, and that's what I thought. And then this is the thing. This is where we could have,
The break.
tables for them all to eat. And that way it would be open for anybody who might be staying,
Yep.
where they could come up and use the microphone. And we'd have double doors locking here,
Yeah.
so they couldn't get into the rest of
Yeah.
the building.
Yep. Nice.
Crash problems, yeah.
Amanda, you have any comments? Because you started me on all this.
It's just solid.
It is solid, it really is. It's a solid place.
And where they're looking for offices and small storage areas, and a lot of the walls don't even have to come down, would be
No,
my
it's nice.
opinion.
Yeah, no, very few. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're thinking
No, any
the
smash
majority of anything would just be where the storage space is.
Yep.
So that's
Off the receiving dock.
Yep, exactly.
less demolition.
I was
better.
ready 10 years ago to come over and just start painting rooms and put people in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Right, Damon?
All right.
So is this men's room? Okay, so we have a men's room.
Yeah.
And this must be the women's room, okay.
Some of the, that might be needing update depending
Yeah,
on.
that'll be up. Should be updated.
Those pockets that fill in the bag.
Those are
back that way, right?
Showers are, yes.
Years ago.
So with accessibility, those, some might have to be updated.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, the challenge with these bathrooms is I don't know if they are technically or not.
Yeah, that's,
compliant.
No.
yeah.
That's what
Exactly.
yeah.
So,
You'll notice
Yep.
a few of the similar details.
yeah. So this is,
There we go.
and I'm wondering, we don't need this, so could this be, could this be, Carroll?
It could be a reception, but I know you guys have that over there. It could
That's what I'm
be,
thinking, can we just,
Could be-
if we
Well,
walled this
that's
up and took that one
because
down?
it's designed to go
A bigger
second story.
bath area?
I was just gonna say that could be
Bathroom?
yeah, that could be
Yeah.
it,
Because
possibly.
you have the,
Yeah.
because this is kind of would be wasted space for us.
So
Bob can answer that.
since we're looking at it from this side, so the commissioner's office is obviously right there, blowing out a door here, then the CFO would be right across from that's,
Yeah. Depend on what's underground for drainage existing
Right.
to see how much we can put there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd have to really dig in to that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so
All
let's
right.
look here.
So are we thinking about moving the doors if we're walling this off?
We just set the wall
No,
in, so.
I thought we could just open this wall up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
For
would, someone
reception.
had mentioned there being like a glass wall so that it was right in. Or no.
It'll probably be just set in like here so you can meet up.
Right, just yeah.
So then we would put a door on that side.
Oh, there would be no access to, there's just a wall and then there would be a
No.
window. for-
Right, no, I hear you, but
Okay.
when people are walking in this way, how
Right.
are they getting in? They're putting a door here?
No,
No,
they're just
no,
coming
it's all
right
the way
into
up
here.
to,
Oh.
yep.
Yeah,
So
I
this
thought
would be
Okay.
the wall.
just a wall here.
that's the
Okay.
receptionist
The
and
receptionist, like-
administrative assistant person.
Capiche. Got it.
So like a
Got
wall
it.
right here.
Because
right?
otherwise, what do you
Yes.
use all this space for?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'd have a sitting area over there.
Okay.
A waiting
So there would
space.
be like desks here.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotcha.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that would be
Nice. Okay.
Appropriate, yeah.
appropriate, yeah.
Glass wall with an open top or half glass wall?
Yeah, something like that.
Steel bars.
Steel bars.
Yeah.
So get the light.
Blow a hole in the wall.
Yeah, where that window is,
Where
just
that
put a
left,
door.
yeah, left.
No, this, leave the window because you'll see inside.
Okay.
Blow through right here at the brick.
Okay,
You'll see one if you want to come in here.
yeah, you go in there and see. Can I lose Chuck? No, Chuck doesn't care.
See,
So-
blow the hole right there.
Oh, okay.
Aspects
And then
crack
leave
me up
this and
every
then
time.
put Laura here. Put Karen out there in reception.
Yep.
Put Michelle over there behind Melissa. And this will be,
So all this is all this going down? Or no?
we can, that's open for discussion.
Okay,
Into office space, if anything. I know we initially said two or three rooms. Two or three office.
so we would have,
Yeah, two people
we'd
here.
have Karen, our receptionist up there.
Yep.
All her stuff would be up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this could be,
Not as much.
Just walk through.
The biggest problem,
Yep.
the biggest
Yeah, and
expense
put Laura over here,
that I
Michelle
saw
back there,
was getting
Over here.
set up
Melissa in the next one,
all of your,
payroll in the next one.
Or the CFO.
because
Or
that,
both.
that all
Well,
is
yeah,
necessary.
CFO's here one day a
Almost all
week.
the rooms
Okay.
have
Payroll's here every day.
to be up. And that's a lot of.
she'll be gone, it's gonna be a bit chill, I mean, IT won't be
I
here.
won't, T won't be here.
So you have this office too.
We put Melissa here.
Okay.
And that wall will be below.
Open up that wall
Yeah.
to the one that's on the other side with the window. So there's access out the hallway.
Sorry, but you should be up here.
Ruby.
Yep.
Yeah, payroll?
Payroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
CFO
So where would the CFO go, you're thinking?
in here.
On here as well?
This is Melissa's CFO, PR, payroll. And then the next bathroom stays, kitchenette stays.
Yeah.
Sorry.
so over, no, so I'm confused. So over here would be HR.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so what do we have?
Kitchenette.
Right, it's gonna be somebody's office, right?
Linda.
And then the storage, right,
Files.
share files.
And we're getting the jail in here, so that's okay, we're gonna need to do. Bathroom.
All right.
It's less than much.
Now that I already did my peanut spiel.
And that wall in that office would be opened up straight through, so it'd have access off the hallway. You wouldn't have to pass through someone else's office to get to it.
So this would just not be an office anymore?
It'd be straight through, it'd be one part of
A part of somebody else's?
See, this is really crossed out. So if
Yeah.
payroll and CFO are there.
Okay.
But you're keeping this door?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Can
And
we
where's
come out?
Taylor?
Does it come out or
Very
just
confused
leave it?
now.
I don't see any reason to take it out.
Could put a curtain.
Leave it, put a curtain there, exactly.
Taylor, the one from the nursing home?
So we're talking about maybe just putting a table in the file room in HR for the
Okay.
occasionally that Taylor might want to come over for some quiet space.
Okay, that's fine.
Does that work? Okay. And keeping this kitchenette.
Keeping this kitchenette. I think, yeah, initially Tony had said make it HR,
I don't know.
but
That
now
was
we
another
have it as
thing.
keeping
I have to talk
it.
to Sean about and see if they're interested, because they were at one time.
Golf carts stay
Mm-hmm.
for now.
Yep.
Maintenance stays, office stays in the back. I
Yeah.
think that's
They
already
haven't
kind of an
contacted
office,
us.
isn't
They
it?
are actually-
No, it's a room.
Does the jail come over?
It
Top
wasn't,
in it or something? Or
no,
used to
there's a
use
sink.
this room,
There's a
didn't
sink behind the door right here,
Oh, okay.
which that can go away. I certainly don't need a sink, but I would turn that into my office.
Okay, yeah, that's noted.
Was there a room here the jail was using?
It was supposed to be this one, but they never used it.
Okay. So I was in the right vicinity, just the wrong hall, wrong.
So that might be another one that will belong in an office probation area.
They never ended up using it.
I know. Okay.
Well, that's, sorry, I think that's probably my fault.
Not my conversation.
Yep, mine either.
All right, so then med files are still back there.
For now, but I'd like to take the med files and put them in a room down in the warehouse area.
Yep,
Dedicate one room for med files
okay.
and make all the ones back here that say med files an
Yeah.
IT suite.
Okay. Because IT is, there's just a right there.
Yeah, a little
for
equipment
now.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay, well, there and there.
gonna-
Okay, yep.
Would that door be closed in, you think? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't see,
that door there?
yeah, I don't see any reason to
No
wall
need.
it up or
Yeah,
anything. I
that's
think we
fine.
could just leave it.
Yeah. Just leave it locked if no one wants
Leave
to
it
pass
locked,
it. Yep.
yeah. Could
Okay.
soundproof it if we needed to.
Yeah.
Isn't this an office? Is it, whose office is this?
This would be Linda's office.
You still want that, I don't think she's gonna want that door there.
You could ask
I
her.
wouldn't.
You don't want that, yeah.
Could ask her.
I think it's
Close it
kinda-
off, clean it up,
Yeah.
I guess.
Where does it go to? Oh, into your,
That goes
med
into
files.
medical files.
Med files. Interesting. Or like
Yeah.
right here.
yeah, okay.
I think there's a box behind it. I don't think I can open up that door from here.
They make the door around.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we go around.
So what was this initially, just another reception?
It was another nurse's station. There were two
Oh.
more wings. This
Oh.
building was X-shaped,
Okay.
and two of the right-hand X's were torn down.
So this is the only place where you can get the, until we can get a garage built
Golf
for
carts,
Bob.
Yeah, the trailer just fits half an inch on either
Oh,
side.
yeah.
And then I would just leave the golf carts here, put my office
What do
around
you
the
think,
corner.
Fred?
and
You haven't said
All
anything.
good.
Hopefully you'll come and be supportive of our project, as you are for other things.
So that's where the old wing used to be.
Yeah, and where that window is. Yeah.
Like this has a new ceiling, we don't need to do anything here.
No? I'll just freshen up my office and the rest can be
I
left
smell
alone.
fresh paint. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Chuck, you have any questions, since this is your,
No, I'm listening, and I'm watching, and I'm paying attention here. It'll be interesting.
oh, yeah. If we even get to, if we get to do it.
It's a lot of work. I was waiting to see what the number is when they
Yep.
get this thing.
Yep.
Do you want to
IT, right?
see it? Yeah.
No, it's all right. I don't have to see it, Bob, I take you.
Okay.
Well, yeah, open it up, let me see how big it
This
is.
one here. This is where we put Bobby.
Oh, this is where Bobby is?
No,
It's
not
gotta
right
be-
now. This is where I'd like to put her.
This is
How
Bob's
are you,
favorite
Bob?
room. Oh, no, not this one. This
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Everything
down.
they have in one spot.
This is her office.
Little work, and that's very, very small office.
Okay,
And then this is the rest of the medical storage.
okay.
Yeah, so you have workspace
Oh,
down
okay.
there.
We have so much equipment, and we need workbenches,
So I think we could
An
consolidate
office.
all of this into one
Yeah, this is all med
resident room
files.
that's down there in the warehouse
So-
suite. And then this could be
one of the things we've talked about is,
I know, that's what I mean, if her office is gonna
proposing
be here, then
should
she
have it for next year.
That's what I
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah, at least getting it.
Nice
So the
separation.
medical files, there's no reason why they can't have their own locked place down there. I agree.
That's why I want to add some rooms for
Okay.
dedicated
So I have that
storage.
noted too. We have
Dedicated nursing home storage.
Yeah,
You can read it.
yeah, I think it should be together. It's all her stuff right in here, this is her
And
office.
then we would have
And then that would be part of that too, right?
Yes.
Like, yep.
Absolutely.
And this would be part of hers too?
Yeah.
And it's right next door to the IT.
That might be
the-
up for next
You could put an assistant, if she ever gets an assistant someday, the assistant could go in there, who knows? But
Well,
I-
John's gonna need another place.
But I think there should be an IT suite.
Yep,
yeah.
I agree, it's all these three.
Yep.
Okay,
And the little one in the corner, which is on the, right on
Which
the
is
other
the
side
data
of the wall.
closet.
yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yep. For data.
Current and technical.
If everything goes okay with with this little one here, right?
We need to do that with the rest of the stuff, but we had to clean it all up to figure out what we.
I mean, we could, but,
John?
yeah, exactly. Put in a table in here for John.
Yep.
A workstation.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, perfect. I'm happy with that.
So what was that, Kev?
What's that?
What edit did we just make?
Oh, no, I didn't really, I was writing names down, no need to, but it's just like, that could be a little place where someone could have a table to work at, you know, of John mentioned.
We're kind of thinking of John having that place together,
Yeah.
and then this whole being a suite for IT altogether.
Mhm.
Be awesome. Yeah. Put it all under one, in
One
one spot.
One plate, one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the cage.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely out of the cage.
That little classroom IT area right over here.
Yeah, we did.
What was that again? IT classroom. Still that.
Have a, yeah,
Yep, nice.
yeah. We set up with some of the older computers, you know, just somewhere to, and even if we have employees that need some technical training,
Yeah.
it'd be perfect.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Right next door,
Yep,
right there is,
That's just a storage closet.
just storage, okay.
Bathroom right there. Yeah, nice. Good
Are we gonna need-
idea.
Are we gonna need ADA compliant bathrooms out here?
yes,
Yeah, they were talking about when you were
These
gone.
two bathrooms are not ADA compliant, so.
We might, we could maybe make that one room, and you think that storage could be one, like depending on the plumbing and infrastructure?
That storage closet?
Could we steal that if needed? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know if it's big enough.
Yeah.
so what, and we were talking, I thought maybe we could wall this up, because that's really lost space for us.
It is.
And
It is
if,
lost
because if the
space.
drainage is there, you could make that into a really nice whole
Sure.
men's and women's bathroom.
Which might be a good idea anyways, because it's right in front of reception.
Instead of people going in, into the interior.
Well, the
use
drainage is
bathroom.
right here.
Right, but you didn't know if we had enough drainage for
Oh, sure.
several.
Yeah, so
Because there's a
I don't know
toilet-
which direction the drainage goes.
Toilet on the other side of the wall already.
The other toilet is right there.
Right, so
So-
that'll be perfect.
It's a matter of busting up some concrete and extending it down
I
here.
think that would be good, that's,
like that.
that's not even a concrete
I
wall.
like keeping them,
No, I think that's
keeping the public here.
Yeah.
framed, yeah.
You know,
So I don't
they're
know how much
waiting
we
for their
would
appointment, then you
steal
use the
that, because
bathroom,
I
they're
go
not
right into our
wandering
area
throughout the
right over
building.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that way, this is all like empty space with what would we use it for.
Space.
Mhm.
So if we turn this into, you know, this whole one big, have enough stalls for what, maybe 2 for each? 2 or 3? I don't know. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let the architect figure that out.
Yeah,
Right.
let the architects figure that out.
Nice.
My husband would say, well, whatever she wants, it's a good idea, but it's gonna cost more.
Yes.
Always possible. You can do anything you want.
Because I
Here's the money.
I'm constantly saying, you know, this would look really good, hon, if we did this. And he goes, yeah.
I see dollar signs, I know.
But then he always likes it.
Want to see a sample of it? How high is it?
So
I noticed the other part's much higher.
you probably only have about 6 or 8 inches.
Oh, that's it?
Until you meet structure.
Ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How much then do we have to make it? Because that one's higher going in there.
Yeah, well, that's the insulation below the
Right, yeah,
concrete.
but you can see the curve.
And then you've got at least 3 to 4 inches of concrete on top of the
It's
insulation.
brightened up with new tiles or new lighting in here. It won't
Yeah,
look
they're
as
thinking about making that another floor up there.
This building was
Yeah.
designed to be 2 floors.
Cobwebs out.
Yeah,
That will,
maybe hide some, I don't know, stuff.
Well, that's
I
pretty
don't know
much.
what that is. Somebody
A
else's.
valve, modulating valve.
Okay.
All right.
Anywhere else anybody wants to look at while we're roaming around? I think we're pretty well.
I'm good.
And
Good.
if you're satisfied.
Yeah. Now it all depends on the architect, what we can do and what we can't do.
It's bandwidth.
Well,
The
no,
only
it's not
real
materials,
structural
it's material.
thing would be
Yeah.
this bathroom.
So
that's-
materials actually,
that's a
they're
big
main,
deal.
bandwell's
Taking out
actually
the
a
other
big
Less
picture.
demolition here,
So,
so we save money on that.
Yeah.
General robots.
Similar
We have to
distance
make it
though,
up
it's
in the
funny,
bathroom.
like,
Oh, that's a great idea, so people,
yeah,
it's all
they
right
have.
It's all right
licensing
there.
in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
Ontario,
And then adding that
these guys
bigger
are-
bathroom that way.
That way.
Behind
Yeah,
those
similar
doors
distance
for when
than
there's
material
public,
is,
public
because
there.
they're just quite
So,
large.
yeah, that way
So
we
the
don't
challenge
need
was
to up
when
there.
we had initially contracted with Matero for them to be ready to go, first of all.
Thank you for taking a walk.
Yeah. Well, it's easier to be able to see it.
Yeah.
So they lost someone.
Wow. Huh? Yeah.
Can I write it down for you?
Yeah. Yep.
Whole other half,
So
really.
then this will be divided into, not the 3 rooms, it'll all open up, but we'll be able to divide it into 3 meeting rooms, so then we'll have different things going on. Yeah.
Let me just make sure I get the spellings right, I'll be right. Let me see. Just gotta look at my email.
You're welcome. Do we have, what do we have after this? Anything?
I don't have anything.
Because we did our non-publics.
Yeah.
Okay. And we've already signed the checks. Woo-hoo.
I know, huh?
So we don't have anything. So what about Bobby? Is she still coming?
That's the only thing. If you want to meet with her, and you,
Does she want to meet with us? Or?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
she was
Well, why
excited
don't you
about
have her
it.
come at about 12? Can she come at 12:30?
sure. I'll have Linda send her over, or find her.
Yeah. Or she can come over anytime, actually.
Oh, yeah, who's Bobby?
Bobby, our new IT person.
Okay.
I want to say I'm so glad you found a place to hang the sign.
Yes, had to come over with us.
All right, so, I think that kind of concludes what we have to go back to them with. Anything else that you can think of in the meantime?
I can't, I think it all hinges on what the engineer and the architect tell us.
Yep.
And we
Okay.
just have the final floor plan finalized to give the architect by the 4th, correct?
Of your-
Of September.
Yep.
Yeah, what you guys are thinking, yeah.
Right.
So that's kind of what we're trying to do.
Okay.
What we have now, yep. All right, awesome, well, thank you all
Okay.
for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Great.
coming.
Yes, of course. And Melissa and Bob have my hour numbers, so if anything, and emails, if anything comes up,
Great.
it's a buzz.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you,
All
guys.
right,
thank you, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
nice to see you again.
Good to see you. Thanks, Bob. You're welcome.
Thank you, Bob, are you off? Are you out of here?
Unless you need me for anything else.
We always need you.
Thank you, appreciate that. I have a 1 o'clock appointment at the courthouse to hand over keys.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'd like to come over
Go ahead.
if I can.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much
I'm
for
leaving
coming
at 5
right
of.
away.
Okay, from where are you
As
up?
dedicated to this.
I'm gonna go eat lunch right now, but you have my number, so,
Okay,
um,
we don't have anything else, just a quick, how do you do to Bobby?
all right. We'll track each other down and
Okay,
I only
certainly
have
welcome to
one
ride with me.
female.
okay, thank you.
And her name is Michelle.
Oh, really?
So family gatherings are fun, yeah, and we answer to them.
Yeah,
Yes,
good,
it's okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fine, thank, all right, absolutely, all the grace.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, we good?
I guess, is she on her way?
Yep.
Yeah, with the new, right.
Yeah,
I guess
she's
that's
at 1
a-
o'clock, I said track her down and get her over here now.
Going into non-public again for her, since both of you are,
Oh, yes, she might,
you probably should.
there might be some security things that she
Yeah.
needs to tell us, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be, we don't have that list here, what would that be?
Are you done?
No, I don't know where it went
You
to.
have your cheat sheet. Okay.
I know, our cheat sheet.
Well, that's not good.
So security would probably be, is it C? Ed, you're the
well,
resident, he has it, he has the
uh,
cheat sheet.
The security and it's up, but it's related to reputation on someone, so you can, it would fall under C. Because I know she had some issues she wanted to bring
Yep.
up with you, so.
So reputation and security.
Not sure, I think the security just applies to the jail.
It does, it's just the jail.
I think C is probably,
And yet I is just for consideration of matters relating to the preparation for carrying out emergency functions, including training to carry out some, and that's for, no. I is consideration of matters relating to the preparation for and the carrying out of emergency functions, including training to carry out some such functions, developed by local or state safety officials that are directly intended to thwart a deliberate act that is intended to result in widespread or severe damage to property or widespread loss of life.
So I'm wondering though, but she wants to bring up a lot of security stuff,
okay.
so that we don't want.
Computer security.
Yeah. So what would that come under? I mean,
Oh, it says carrying out of emergency functions, comma, training, comma, developed by local or state safety
All right, so
officials.
that's
So
I, right? You
That's
said?
I, but
Okay.
that's, okay.
Well, okay, so it'll be, I thought I had it, but I don't, I just brought all that other stuff. I think that was done before you, before you were here.
This?
Yeah,
Yes.
at the meeting,
Mhm.
the delegation
Mhm.
okayed it.
They okayed it at that
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah, and signed it, so,
We've already previously spent money before this.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, so she's,
She's coming over.
oh, good. You're in for a treat.
Are you gonna do C and I?
Yeah. But I will introduce her in public first before we go in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Be a good idea.
yeah. And I'll talk to Bonnie about the office position and see what she thinks and
Yeah,
for any CFI, because it doesn't really make a difference to me, but
okay. Because then
I kind of think that that's, anything that they got to talk about, then someone's got to walk all over there and walk back and forth, and we'll see.
Follow-up on the hazardous waste. What do you think about that?
No, I don't know. I think we didn't want to do it. The hazardous waste,
Do
The
we-
hazardous waste day, the commissioners voted not to do
Right.
it.
Okay, we
And
did. I
I
couldn't remember if
contacted
we
Lake
did.
Region
Okay.
Planning Commission and let them know.
yeah.
And last I knew, he was at a Tamler Selectmen's meeting, trying to work with that board of selectmen to have perhaps an event in Tamler.
I was going to say, Conway does the one in Raritan.
Yeah, I knew we did something, and I couldn't remember what it was.
I remember we voted no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have something if you want to fill a little time. It's the BEAS.
Oh, the bees? Yeah, oh, yeah, I got that, yeah.
So we got the, normally the commissioners, I mean, there's really, as you know, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
The formula
Yeah.
that they use. So the amount that we would pay to BEAS is that for the 2024 fiscal year.
Are you kidding?
So it's not far off from 2023. I think 2023 was 5.5 million, and it's 5.7.
This is all new to Chuck, I'll let him read
Yes,
it.
and if you want to try to explain bees to, it's hard, it's,
Brown and Health, HE says. I'll have to ask a few more questions on this.
and obviously the CFO has a copy, she's aware of the amount, and
Yeah.
So what's the amount? What are we paying for? Exactly.
Did you see the amount?
I saw the amount. That's why
Can we tell the public the amount?
I'm asking how much.
Yes. It is, oh, I don't know, it's 5 million. Where's the exact amount?
I'm looking for it,
it's
yeah.
in bold, I think it's on page
Right here.
2.
$5,786,000.
And it's Carroll County's portion.
Portion.
Apportionment.
Yes. Yes.
And B stands for the Bureau of Elderly and Adult Services.
Correct.
Bureau of Elderly Adult Services.
Well, we have no choice on the matter, so
Oh, that makes it easy.
it makes it easy.
So they give you the number and that's it.
That's it.
Mhm.
Yep.
And how do they arrive at the number?
They have a formula, which I don't understand. I don't. They have their
Very
own formula.
complicated one, yeah.
If I may,
You may.
your CFO should have a
Yeah.
disc that has it all itemized.
Yeah, she does.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
So the normal process is the commissioners just vote to accept it for what it is, and then it gets sent back, signed and sent back to DHHS and worked into the next year's budget.
So what do we get for the 5.8 million?
People that don't have the ability to
This covers people.
pay for themselves.
Okay, that's what it is.
Bureau of Elderly and Adult Services, so it's not only elderly people, but it's also people with disabilities that can't take care of themselves and get the services. They don't have insurance.
So the county has the state pay for that? We tell the county?
I'm very limited on my
Okay,
ability
all
to
right,
explain
all
this
right.
coherently. Yeah, and I can get you more information. We can
I'm
bring
just
it back
curious
next
how it
week.
works.
Because I certainly wouldn't want you to vote on anything that you have no idea.
Well, since we have to give them the money, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But
I-
I'm just curious how are the mechanics?
I would love for DHS to provide us maybe like 2 paragraphs, like a script, every time we're trying to explain how the
It's in
formulas
the
work.
disc.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
in the disc.
Okay.
And I believe they like to keep it complicated.
It feels like that,
Yes.
Probably true.
yeah.
Because you just say, oh, we'll just pay it.
Yeah.
If I may, the disc itemizes each bill that's paid.
Yeah.
It's for mental, it's for people that are in mental hospitals as well as other
Good, they'll be paying
services.
for me soon.
But it's all itemized on the disc.
Now, we used to, years ago, manage it at the county. There was a whole human services department responsible for all of these people, no matter where they were placed throughout the country. And then I think all of the counties gave up that responsibility and that, or was it taken by DHA? So I'm not really sure how that went years ago.
I
But,
believe it was agreed upon
okay.
that the counties would take care of the elderly and adults, and that the state would take care of the youth.
The children yeah, that are in need of services, but we no longer manage it. We used to have case files on all of these people. There was staff here that processed these payments and verified, and then it got sent to the state. Now they're responsible for it.
It was more cost effective, they said, to have it come from one office instead of 10.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. It has to be notarized anyway.
What is
so I'll
that
have to-
compared to last year?
I don't remember last year's, to be honest with you. I think it's just, last year it was 5 million something, but I don't remember the exact amount.
Yeah, it's 5.5, I believe,
Something,
in
it's
this
not
year's
much,
budget.
not much difference.
Because they had me down as the contact person, my name is on there, and I wanted to contact them and ask them to change it. Would you rather the CFO or the chair of the commissioners?
No,
Be the person that signs it? Or do you care that it doesn't matter, we have to pay it anyway?
yeah, no, it should be the CFO, I would imagine, with that kind of money.
I can, yep.
I got the email too on everything, but I sent it to Bonnie, so I know, because they didn't have her on there.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, so.
all right. And then, if you remember a while back, in the budget this year, we approved all of the regional appropriations, and our policy says that folks would be paid quarterly.
Right.
And then the commissioners did a vote, because several of them requested if they could have all their money in one lump.
Right.
The only one I hadn't heard from yet was Mount Washington Valley Recovery. We've received an invoice for them now, asking for their payment in full, so I would ask the commissioners to vote to pay them in full if you're agreeable. It's 15.
I don't remember how much theirs was.
15,000.
That's budget.
Some,
It's budgeted, right?
yes, it's in the budget, that's the amount in the budget. Some of the organization, Child Advocacy Center, for example, and visiting nurses, they requested to stay on the quarterly, but most of them asked for it in a lump and were granted that. And now we have an invoice from them, but for the record, I appreciate a vote.
We're still in public session, right?
Yeah, we're in
Yes.
public. We would like to.
I'll make a motion to, I'll make a motion that we accept, that we pay the invoice for, what is this again?
Mount Washington Valley Recovery.
Washington Valley Recovery in the amount of $15,000 each.
Yes,
I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
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 thank you. Just keeps it clean.
Come in, madam.
Perfect.
Up there? Up here.
Perfect timing, right?
Hi, here for now.
I apologize for the informality. I've been climbing around underneath desks and hooking up batteries and stuff, so.
That's okay. We'll be going into non-public in a minute, but first I just wanted to announce you to the public. This is our new IT director.
Yes,
Roberta,
Bobby,
just Bobby?
or
Okay.
Barber, because that's where it came from.
Bobby Rourke.
Yes, is that the public?
That's the public. Yes.
Okay.
That's the public.
So, well, I just wanted to make sure I was smiling for the camera.
I've never seen you so far that you haven't been smiling.
Well, it's the best way to approach these
And I'm
things.
needless to say.
Yes, I'm sorry, this is
Thank
Chuck.
You can call me Chuck.
Okay, now if you would like to put us into non-public.
I will make a motion to go into non-public session under RSA 91-A:32, is this C?
C and I.
C and I?
Yep.
C and I.
All those in favor say aye.
Second? I didn't.
A second.
Oh, I,
Commissioner McGee,
Yep.
Aye.
Commissioner
Forgot what I was
McCarthy,
doing.
Commissioner
Yes.
McCarthy, thank you.
12:25.
Sorry.
Motion to go into non-public
And
and seal the minutes.
Seconded, all those in favor say aye.
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 12:53.
And I think we will go into recess until call of the chair for our next meeting. Second,
Second.
all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
12:54.
Okay.